Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of the Accidental Entrepreneur by Ruben. I have been talking about the fundamentals of building a company and product and going to market. So last week we talked about keeping it simple, and this week I am thinking about being real. What do you mean by being real? There are a lot of discussion, a lot of conversations are happening about the people wanting to do companies, people wanting to build products, or and people want to be famous. That is easier to say than done. But being real means you prepare yourself well to be able to do all of those. So in this week, I'm going to talk about how we build a product, how we build the foundational technology behind it, then how do you approach the customers, and with all that, then building a company which has a lot more component to it, and then being yourself. So from a point of view of real building a real product, how do you prepare yourself? One of the way I have done is, when you are working in the industry, you talk to many people, talk to product managers, talk to business development people from customers, and understand what are the problems they are facing, how it can be approached or help solve it better than the current existing solution. And when you do that, in my writing, I'm talking about my voice over IP product, which we built in 1999 2000 timeframe, where the internet was becoming famous, and how that market needed a voice which can go over the internet protocol, and how we can make it efficiently, from price point of view and the technology point of view. And our background, which in the digital signal processing, was major component of the foundational technology for that. So you understand this market is exploding, and you can do that. Then you go into the technology wise. And my background, I worked on digital signal processing. I studied at Stanford and worked at Rockwell at the beginning. And my partners in the first startup, VXTEL, all of them had a very strong technology background. So that is real. Being real is important, because a lot of people want to do something, going to solar, going to Bitcoin, going to all these different area, but they lose the foundational technology behind it. Then the third part of it is the customer. So now you have idea for a product, you have a technology. Now you need to go and talk to some customers, get feedback. And this one, how do you establish this one, is by your prior life or with your reputation. You go and ask them, okay, you have this market. Are you looking at this adjacent market or new market to go after? Most of the companies are, because that is how growth is defined. So you go and find these customers to do that. Once you build this product, idea, and then once you have this technology, foundational technology, and the customer, and this become easier to go and approach venture capitalists for investment. So that way, you everything is real here. It is nothing just trying to be guesswork and all that, because you have feedback, you have information. And by doing that, and then learning about finance side of it, and manufacturing, scaling, and all that, you started building the company from ground up. So this is, all of those are about being real, not like being dreamy, or being being dreamy is good, but you need to understand the foundation, you being real to yourself, what you can achieve, and in a given time, with your resources and all that. So that is what I'm talking about in this week's article about being real. So please read my article and listen to my video cast also. Also, I would like to hear your feedback on being real. And thank you for continue to follow me and encourage me. And next week I'll come back with more fundamental technology part of it. Thank you.